What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna try to make this quick. So I want to talk about something that happened at work, dealing with a narc, of course. Now this didn't take place in the workplace where I'm at most of the time. It took place further down the street from where we work, which I usually float and work at a couple of different sites. So I'm familiar with the people that work at the other site. We all know each other. So she gives me a call last Thursday, and she's inquiring about another coworker who I work with. Now, I'm aware that this person who's inquiring about the other coworker is a narcissist. Um, she don't know that I've already figured her out, and she think that she can outsmart you because narcissists, they think they're so intelligent. She think she can outsmart me through manipulation, through trying to dig and find out information on other people. And another thing she loves to do is to try to get you to speak negative about other people because they can't stand to see you in that positive light. They don't want other people to admire you as much as they do. What they need is for people to see you, another side of you, so these people can devalue you. So they're desperate, to put you out there, to expose you. It's funny how narcissists, they they're dying to expose a bad side of you that they pretty much have to create, and they work hard doing that. So she's asking me about this person who's going to be working with us for that day because she don't work well with the person. And trust me, I've already got a woof of what's really going on. I've spoke with that other person. They told me how difficult it is working with that narc, but they don't understand narcissism. They don't know, why it's so difficult to work with them. They don't understand, why there's always so much chaos and confusion, why they're not happy there. They're not comfortable there. They're never at peace. They can't work in peace. It's just always something that gives them an uneasy feeling when they're at work with that person. So, I kind of explained to her why it's like that. And another thing, narcissism, the abuse from that, it can really take a toll on your physical health, not only your mental health, but your physical health. And it is really starting to bother her health wise. So she went to the doctor, and she was advised just to take some days off, just to get some extra rest. I know that it has a lot to do with the narc who she works with because I'm quite aware of this person. So I'm pretty sure she's putting her through hell. It's just hard for her to kind of explain it and put it in the words that best describe her as a narcissist. If anything, the 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 way she describes her is just being this messy, drama-filled person who she don't like to work with. But I know a lot about her, so I already know what it is. So again, she calls me last Thursday and she's asking about the person. And I say, yeah, she was down here working with us today and we had a good time. I always love working with her. We just work good together. And it's peaceful. And and we listen to music and just working and cleaning and doing whatever. And we're able to talk about different things, not just drama. Whereas the narcissist claim, well, she's not like that when she's here. Mind you, they must put you in a bad spotlight. And it's like she knows that she can't convince me that this person is so bad to work with because I've known that person longer than I've known her. Well, it's been about what and what, but we get along. It's just like the vibe is different. With her, it's like it's always about mess. And with this other person, it's just always a cool moment. She's easy to be around. So she's hating and, well, she's not like that when she's down here. She's slow paced. She's a get over. She always need help. She puts us behind because she moves so slow. I say, well, she haven't been feeling well, so maybe it doesn't have nothing to do. And it's like the more I defend this person, the more she gets angry. And I say, there go that narcissistic rage, boy. I knew it was a matter of time before it comes to surface. And so I'm getting to her more and more by defending the other person. And she hates it to the point where she curses at me. And I'm trying to make sure I heard her correctly. So she calling me these mother this and mother that because I'm believing that the other person, I'm believing everything she has to say. I'm believing all her claims. And the narc, she don't take to it very well because now her plans are ruined to get me to go against the other person. And I never seen her in that light. It kind of took me back to some years back when I first witnessed the narc rage from that other narc when she got toe to toe and wanted to fight me. Except this person was over the phone, and she showed me that mask had slipped. I don't have to be in her presence to know that it slipped. I can hear it in her tone. I could hear it in her voice, the way she was expressing her anger by calling me out of my name. And that's something she had never done before because we not on that level. Mind you, we do communicate and we had been talking often, like every day. But I had started to fall back from her because it's always about drama. And who wants to hear that every day? Nobody wants to keep talking about the same old thing. I mean, so it's just like, I guess she's picking up on that because she'd even made this statement that she threw it out there. She said, one thing people don't understand about Felicia is that she don't care if she don't never talk to you. You ain't never bothering her if she don't hear from you. And I said, sure not. Because I'm going to deal with what I want to deal with, will sit well with my spirit. And too much of anything is not good, especially a lot of mess. I have a low tolerance for that. Very low tolerance. Some things are worth discussing, but when it gets to the point where it's a pointless conversation, I'm not going to entertain that. I have better things to do with my time. And so with her, it's just never like that. It's a never ending drama filled story and episodes and playing the victim and lashing out and rage and then playing the nice, sweet, innocent person. And it's like you're showing me all the signs of a typical narcissist. And I don't want to have nothing to do with that. But yeah, she lashed out and I said, there go that rage. And she called me a mother, this, and I said, what? I don't have nothing to do with the issues you have with her when y'all work together. However, she's my friend. We're good. We're cool. We work well together. We work damn good together. We have lots of fun. That makes the time go by. And even if the time is pacing, we still enjoy our time together at work because we just on that cool level. And she can't stand to hear that because she never heard me mention that about her. How can I mention something like that about you when you never able to deliver that type of you're never able to be that way around me. If anything, you make me uneasy. You make me feel uncomfortable around you. I have to brace myself because I know you're coming with a whole load of drama. So it always comes from this place of jealousy when a narcissist is angry that you don't share the same feelings as they do towards someone else. And all of this is really coming from the fact that not even their personal feelings against that person. Where it comes in at is the fact that you don't feel that way about them. So if you're not expressing your happiness and how fun it is to be around them that way to them, they don't want to hear it about someone else. They need that constant attention and validation, and they need to know that they exist. And they know that they don't exist because they're unhappy. It's like they're just constantly trying to get you to receive them in a way, where they're trying to just be all that they can, to just please you so that they can get you, that hoovering or that love bombing. And I would never accept the things she had to offer because I know it wasn't coming from a genuine place. And we would never really be friends. We are associates, and I made that clear today to someone that when they said, do you still talk to so-and-so? And I said, yeah. I didn't know that y'all were friends. And I said, we're not friends. We're associates. We associate. And it said, oh, okay. And I said, yeah, baby, sometimes you got to keep your enemies close. That's what I said. And I don't care if it gets back to her. She needs to know that, you know. And I'm pretty sure she'd know that I have fallen back from her. And the last straw was when she cursed at me. When she got so angry, she went from this soft tone to just being downright angry at me because I don't share the same views with her. That's that narcissistic rage. And so it's like she's trying to create this old false narrative like I should be ashamed of myself for feeling the way I do about somebody because she doesn't agree with me. And it's like, where they do that at? Well, you can, you can feel that way all you want. I really don't care. This is how I feel about it, and that's that. It is what it is. So accept it and move on with your life. And so now she's just angry at the fact that I just don't want to be bothered with hearing about how much you just ragging on someone constantly who I'm going to be friends with. I don't care how much you don't like her. Yes, she's my friend, and she put so much emphasis on it. And I don't mean to sound elementary by saying my friend, but I'm just saying the relationship that she longed for us to have will never happen. And it makes her feel a way to where she wants me to feel punished. And that's why she cursed at me. That's when someone curses at you, that's a form of punishment. Like, why are you cursing at me? I don't deserve to be spoken to that way. I didn't do anything to you to deserve that. You know, they get very, very angry, and they get so deep into the moment that they don't realize how much they're lashing out at you. And even if they do realize it, when they come back with the apology, it's going to be days later when they think about a good tactic to try to hoover you. But they're really not apologizing because they feel different. Like, man, I went too far and I shouldn't have said those things to you. I don't know what came over me. And I just hope that you can accept my apology. I apologize. I was totally wrong for that. It's not going to come from that place. It's going to come from, I just went off because I was just so mad because you don't know what I have to deal with her. And, for you to say that she's such a good person, I just don't understand how you could say that about her. That's how she talks. And I'm like, I could say it easily about her because that's how I feel about her because that's what she gives me. And so I compliment her with that in return. Easy. It's just as simple as that. And you are creating a problem where there isn't one, especially since, I feel different from you. So now you're trying to punish me. But when she cursed at me, that was it. That was it. I was like blocked. And so, that's just something I want to let y'all know, that when a person starts to show you this side of anger to the point where it goes a place where it never been, and it makes you feel a way to where you're like, dang, and you keep thinking about it, that's that narcissistic rage. And with that rage comes anything. Never underestimate the narcissistic rage, because if they don't just flat out just degrade you and curse you out, they might bump up against you and provoke you, trying to push up a fight, trying to provoke you into retaliating or something. They need to get a response out of you. They need that. Everything the narcissists do within it, they are looking for a reaction for supply. They're looking for a response for supply. But at the same time, don't take your eyes off of the thing that stands out the most, and that's the rage. Because along with that rage can come like physical violence. So you have to be very careful how you entertain a narcissist once that anger level starts to rise, because things could escalate very quickly. And I'm not saying like just downright just let them just bully you, throw you around, and you be their punching bag. I'm not saying that either. But the quickest you can get away from them, the better for you and your peace of mind. And never feel guilty about blocking people. I don't care how good of a conversation y'all had over the last 3 days. That one time, you got one time to curse at me and show me this ugly side of you. Like, that narc cannot hide once that mask slips. So don't give them the benefit of the doubt and just, just turn a blind eye to it. They don't deserve a second chance. They're going to do it again. So the best thing to do is just get out, cut it off, go no contact, completely final discard them, everything you can to put them in the trash where they belong, you know, because you deserve better. And so that's all I want to talk about in this video. It has a lot to do with narc rage and how I went through it again with someone, except this time it was over the phone. And I wasn't expecting that from her, even though she's shown me narc traits. I've seen that side. But to do me like that, and I know I'm not deserving of it because I don't agree with you. That ain't nothing but a narcissist, you know. And that narc rage is not something that you should ignore. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you soon.